All right, guys. Well, we're getting the MX6000. We're getting it ready for snow. It's Saturday. We've got a snowstorm coming Monday, and it's supposed to snow again Wednesday into Thursday. So we're gonna have a white Christmas, apparently. We may be pushing snow Christmas. But I figured what I'd do is, I know this is probably gonna come up. What is my setup? I've ran something kind of similar to this in the past. If you watch all my videos, you saw me put the one set of wheel weights on it. I should have ordered two. Normally I've got two on a tractor this weight. We're gonna see what this does. This is the first couple storms of the year, so I really don't anticipate heavy snowfalls. Stranger things have happened. We've had a couple feet of snow on our first snowfall before. It's been years now, but it's happened. So what I do, I'm going to show putting the loader on the tractor, because I showed taking the loader off the tractor one time. Somebody said I didn't explain everything. Super slow, so I figure I'll put the loader on the tractor again. But I run a 8-foot Titan box blade. It's just a cheaper Titan Attachments, the US Titan Attachments box blade. It's 8 foot. I ran it all last year. There's not tons of wear on the cutting edge. But as you can see, I just threw it on. I need to adjust it. So obviously, to adjust it, we need to run it down. And if you watch that front area of the box, I usually try to make that nice and level. So we got pulled up to the loader. Here, let's kill the tractor so you can hear me talking. Maybe that was some of the issue last time or something. I'm not quite sure. Let's see, can we get you guys a decent view of what I'm doing in here? Sure. So what I do is, as you can see, I'm not up to the loader bracket yet. I try to give myself a little bit of room here to get in here and plug these in. These lines are plenty long enough to get in here, and you know, I could have been further away. So what I usually do is I'll pull one color off. I don't think it really matters what color you do first. Pull the little cover things off. Didn't snap on, did it? Sure did. Should have gave myself just a touch more room. Normally I do. It's a little easier than this, but all right, that one's on. Usually I try to do this when it's a little warmer outside also. Like that rubber plug doesn't want to come off. Stuff's a little more cantankerous when it's cold outside. I don't know why, but the coupler's not letting that little rubber cap out. There we go. All right, let's do. we go. All right, all the lines are on. Let's move you guys back out so you can see what I'm doing. All right, I'll try to talk to you from the cab of the tractor. We'll leave it in idle. Leave this door open. I didn't do it per the manual. I didn't read my manual. I did read my manual. I just don't pull the manual out every time I put a loader on. I've worked on equipment all my life, and I figured I'm good. So what we'll do is you grab your loader controls, and it's right, oh, wrong way. All right, you're going to tilt your bucket down, and that articulates this bracket into the pocket. Now I'm going to go check the other side real quick. I want to make sure that we're in the pocket. We are in the pocket, so we're good. And basically what you're going to try to do is you want to load the tractor that way. So as you're pushing your bucket down, it is rolling this loader back. So that feels like it's loaded pretty good. Then you take your pin and you slide your pin right in. Drop that down in there and it holds it. You go on this other side. Got you guys on the tripod, so apologize if it's a little jumpy. And we are in the hole. Pin should slide right in. Drop it in. Your loader's on. Now, pull your pin here, and then you slide your motor bracket up, and it's as easy as going right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And you put your pin in to keep that captured. Let's do the other side. Get you guys back here a little ways. What I did, I pulled this pin, slide that bracket out, and swing this up, and you put that pin in there to keep it captured. So, and now your loader is on your tractor. You can roll your bucket back out or whatever you want to do. I'm gonna pick mine up and roll it up like that because I've got no need for this bucket besides just being easy to take the loader off. So what I'll do is I'll drop the bucket and then I can take this down. I'm going to grease everything before I leave because I haven't greased this. I've never used the loader. I'm going to go ahead and grease it before I leave, and we'll go down and we'll put the pusher on the front of this. That's why the bucket just stays here. I just went ahead and got a bucket. It wasn't that expensive, and then that way you need the bucket to take the loader off easily. You can make something else work, but that just makes it simple. So let me go get that deal on my latch. I'm gonna grease this up and we'll go down and get the pusher put on the tractor. Let's see if we got the ramps right. I only had this tractor on the trailer a few times. Not very many at all. Looks like we're good. All right, well, not trying to get into the chain down police or nothing, but there's how the little MX6000 fits on. That's 17 foot of flat and a 5 foot dove. Doesn't weigh anything. Heck, I could put it on the back of the truck if it fit. It's 40, oh, with the wheel weights, we're probably almost 4,400 pounds or so. And then whatever the loader weighs, I don't know what the loader weighs, but anyways, we're hooked up and we're gonna get going. All right, guys, we're down here at my big place. I got the tractor warming up on the trailer. These are my 2 pushers. If I remember right, I put new skid shoes on last year. It looks like we might have a storm or 2 on those. But this is a 10-footer. They have a slip hitch set up on it to where it slips forward and back and up and down. I love these pushers. Obviously with the springs on the back and stuff, steel trip edges. And I've got an extra set of shoes at the shop if we ever need shoes for them, and I've got some used shoes. I've already plated the inside board with a cutting edge. You don't have to do that until you wear that bottom edge down. So far I wore it down a little bit to where I needed shoes, and then basically I put a cutting edge on both of them. So let's get the tractor unloaded and hooked up, and then I'll show you guys the complete setup. Hopefully you can see good. I got my funny camera mount on my head. Everybody makes fun of it. It looks kind of silly. I don't know if I like the armrest on this seat. I mean, see, it's in my way if it's up, and it's down, it's okay, but I don't know, it kind of impedes my 3-point. We'll find out. I don't know if I'm gonna love it or not. Checking my ramp placement for my tires. Making sure we're good. Roll the plate out. We're gonna put the 8-footer on. Normally Brian runs the 10-footer on a skid loader, but a little bit of interesting news. Him and his business partner are out of town until Wednesday, or he's out of town until Wednesday, and then his partner doesn't get back until after that even. Pretty good visibility on this pusher. I don't know if that's where it needs to be or not. I think so. Let's check. If so, we'll get her latched on. Yep, that pin's latched on. Okay. Well, this is our setup. So, and actually it looks like I didn't think about that. So I've got my tire pressure adjusted for drivability with no loader. That is something that you need to do. I know the back tires are good, but the front tires look like they could use a little air. So I'm gonna have to bring a compressor down with me and throw a little air in them. Well, that's troublesome, but it is what it is. But I mean, that would probably be totally fine. It'll give me a little more traction probably. We'll try it out, but I'm gonna make sure I've got a compressor with me. I meant to put about 5 or 8 more pounds of air pressure in my tires. But anyways, I've got an 8-foot pusher. As you can see, it's got a slip hitch on it. I'll kind of set it out here real quick and kind of go over it. But basically you get the tilt set on your loader, and then all you do is lift the box up, drop the box down, and you can actually see the hitch from the cab. Normally I didn't really check the visibility of that part yet, but with this tractor, but the 5075, that was totally fine. I could see everything. But That way you drop it down, and I usually put it about halfway in between there, and you just run with it. It makes it to where you can run a bigger pusher on a smaller machine, and you can make turns and whatnot because of the slip hitch. It doesn't pick you up on high spots and low spots in the parking lot or whatnot. It's got these nice braces in it. These pushers have a lot of seasons on them. I've only put one, maybe two sets of shoes on these, and I don't know, that's the only cutting edge I've ever put on them. And that thing probably has, it's however far that is, it was touching my fingertip. 3 inches, 2.5 inches, pretty easy. So, and then once that's worn down, you just throw another cutting edge on it. I probably need to check the 10-footer, but I know it's about in the same range. But anyways, let's jump in here. I'll get you guys back on my head, get you on my funny mount, and we'll see if we can show you guys what I'm talking about with the slip hitch real quick. So what I'll generally do is I'll pull the tractor up onto the pavement, this is concrete here, it's asphalt over there. So I usually put it here on the concrete to set it up. I think it's about in the middle. I usually try to get it about there. See, it's in the middle of that slot. It's about in the middle of this slot here. And then I need to lift it up a little bit to be kind of where I run it. Oh, about there. I'll run it about there. So anyways, I'll look in the cab now. I'll kind of get an orientation on where that slot's at, see if I can find a good spot where I can see either the inside or the outside. Doesn't really look like it. It doesn't look like I've got good orientation at all. So what I'm going to end up having to do is, now that I've got it set, I'll kind of pick it up, and then as I let it down, once it hits, you can feel it slip. I'm sure you saw it there, and then you're good to go. So anyways, I'm going to leave that tilt set right there so I don't have to reset it when the snow flies. If the snow flies, it may not, but I'll just get this parked back here on my gravel to where we're out of the way of all the trucks, because you wouldn't believe it, but truck drivers will hit your stuff sitting in a parking lot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. That's my setup for snow. Please watch for the videos of pushing snow if we get any snow this storm. If not, I will be pushing snow with this setup. But you guys have a good one, and we'll see you later.